Alright, what is up everybody, FeedTheShark back here once again, and today we're going to be playing some Kindred in the top lane. I'm going to pick up my Doran's Blade, 1 potion and a trinket, and then head to lane. So yeah, anyways, looks like we actually have a Cho'Gath support. That's different, new. He was actually going to dodge because he didn't get Kindred, but he ended up staying in. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're trying some Kindred top. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go. I definitely think Kindred is best in the jungle, despite you know, everything else that people have been saying. You know, well, most people actually agreed with me, to be completely honest. So it's nothing too special that I'm saying that Kindred's better in the jungle, because in all reality she is. So, or they are. But you know, we're trying her out in the top lane. This is gonna be my first top lane game with her actually, and it looks like they actually have a Kindred mid, so that will be pretty cool. I'm actually going to hunt Riven since obviously I'm against her in lane, so it just makes sense. One thing I don't like about Kindred top or Kindred in lane in general is Wolf marks jungle minions or creeps or camps. And with that being said, you're going to have to go in the enemy jungle, and that's not really doable as a top laner a lot of the time, or as an ADC a lot of the time, especially with it marking mostly camps like this, Krugs, the enemy wraiths. Krugs are a bit more doable because you can go through try, but besides that, it's pretty hard. But yeah, we're gonna try it out here. Kindred is a pretty badass champion. I really like them so far, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this works out. A lot of you guys probably know what Kindred does by now, so I'm not really gonna go over it. I'm actually going to start with my Q, I guess. Yeah, because we're gonna be up against a Riven, so it just makes sense. All right, so let's start autoing creeps here. Riven's possibly doing a camp. I don't really want to do a camp, so I didn't, obviously. So yeah, but doing a camp is also viable as Kindred, and it's actually best as a top laner to do a camp, so definitely props to Riven for that. And in retrospect, I shouldn't really be pushing because she is doing a camp, so she's gonna be getting quite a bunch of minions after the fact. So yeah, it looks like the enemy Kindred already has a Scuttle Crab marked, so she's gonna be level 2 already. Hopefully I don't get wrecked. I gotta be careful as well, because Kindred does, or not Kindred, Riven does have a really strong level 2. I'm just gonna do that, and man, I missed one of them there. Alright, so let's get some, actually we can't really harass her too hard here. Alright, so let's just auto her here. I mean, we have range on her, so it'll be relatively easy. Like, if you look at it this way, just picture like Kindred top being sort of like Quinn top in a way, because I mean, you're a ranged champion, you're not really supposed to be in the lane. Alright, we kind of get out of the wolf circle, which is unfortunate there, but that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna jump away, and I should be fine, and I'm gonna throw my, actually no, I'm not gonna throw my E. I'm gonna pop a potion though. Alright, this, please, I need to drop aggro from this freaking cannon creep. It was like attacking me so long. Alright, so let's get some autos off on her, or one, which is good enough, I guess. Looks like first blood was actually drawn in the mid lane, I believe, by the enemy Kindred, and okay. Alright, that's going to be a kill on Udyr, and I'm going to go in for the slow here. Not going to be picking up too much on her though, which is just fine. I'm going to max my Q though, that's for sure. I am going to be maxing my Q. We'll see, we can just harass her a little bit here. Let's go, just a couple autos. Of course we have a W, or the heal from our W, which is obviously really good. That's one thing I do like about Kindred in lane, is the heal is actually really strong, really strong. You guys might take it for granted a little bit. Alright, so let's do this, and let's do that one more auto, and we're gonna actually hop out here. There we go, let's just do this, and can we do this? I'm actually gonna flash out, and we'll see. Rengar is actually coming, so we should be able to pull this off relatively easy. The Bola actually landing, and I'm gonna just put this down. I did pick up an assist, so I'm gonna be picking up one stack on my passive, which is definitely good. And I'm gonna try to push this out, since obviously she did use the TP to get into lane. I didn't attack the right one. That's cool though. Alright, so let's throw our E here. Might as well. So yeah, that was a pretty poor roam by the enemy Kindred. Don't really know what she was trying to accomplish there. Alright, so let's go back. That lane is gonna be pushed. And I actually do like the back end mission a lot on top, or not on top Kindred, on Kindred in general. Sorry if I sound a bit tired, because I am. So yeah, like usual. Alright, so she's not really gonna be building tanky, so what I actually, for sustain, that's not bad, actually. Let's go Blade the Rune King. It doesn't really matter that she's not going to be building tanky, and, you know, Blade the Rune King is specialized for shredding tanks. So unfortunately, now we cannot hunt her for another, I don't know how much it is. I don't believe it says, actually. Like, I don't know how long you can't hunt her for. It's not 4 minutes because you're just not able to get a stack for 4 minutes if you hunt something. So like for another probably 3 minutes or so, I won't be able to get a stack off anything except jungle creeps, I believe. But even those, I don't know. I don't think you're able to get stacks off the jungle creeps for 4 minutes too. Like just in general, just not able to pick up any stacks at all. Alright, so it's just last hit here under tower, and we should be good to go. I'm gonna pop my Q right there to get both of those, and I do have my ultimate now. I'm just gonna, okay, never mind. I pinged Mia, but I mean, she was actually already here. Alright, I actually don't know why she's fighting me. Alright, let's throw the slow out on her. And can we get that last? There we go. That's gonna do a bunch of damage. Although she popped her shield before, so it's not gonna be doing too much, but decent amount of damage on her. Don't know why she tried to fight me. I mean, she is 2 levels, or she was 2 levels behind right there, so not really going to be able to pick up too much off of trying to trade with me at all. So she is using both of her potions. I believe she had 2. Maybe she popped 1. And I'm back to full health again. Obviously, I do have my lifesteal, and I do have my W from, or my heal from my W as well. So I'm pretty good on the sustain side of things. I'm pretty good. Alright, so let's see. So it looks like Kindred is actually missing from the mid lane, so I gotta be careful. She's missing the cannon creep right there. I know, you don't have to ping me. I saw that Kindred's missing, and frankly, I'm not too afraid of her, because if you know, history tends to repeat itself, and if it does, Rengar's gonna be able to like counter gank. Yeah, so she is top, so I'm just gonna hop out of here. They're gonna be picking up Dragon, unfortunately, which is just fine. Kindred not doing too much, but if Rengar could help me here, this might result in a kill or 2. So let's see, Rengar's actually going in. Alright, so I'm going to try to go in here, and I'm going to put my wolf down. There we go. Let's just do this. Ahri's coming in, and let's see, so Ahri's picking that up, and this should be a kill on her as well. I'm going to be picking that up, and I believe this is marked, right? No, this is marked for the enemy Kindred. Whatever, that's cool. Where's my thing, dude? Is my thing glitched? Or no, now, oh, okay, never mind. I don't know why this thing wasn't up. Like, I literally, and there used to be a thing that you could toggle that with too. I don't know what they did, because Kindred was down briefly yesterday, so maybe they took a couple, maybe they changed a couple things. Alright, so I did get a stack off that. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark Kindred, because seemingly she's coming here a lot. I don't really understand why, because both of the times it was unsuccessful. So hopefully she learned her lesson and will stop coming. If not, that's definitely not a problem, like by me or for me, because I can just capitalize off that and get a couple kills for myself, like every time she comes top. So I still haven't really needed to use my TP. However, I will be looking to make a gank bot if possible with my TP. I am 2-0-2 right now, so I'm definitely doing well. Alright, so bot is, or mid is missing actually right now. The enemy Kindred is marked. So if she comes into our lane, I will be able to pick up a stack off of her as well. So, alright, so we got some attack speed now. I'm just going to say to bot lane, if you ward bot, I have TP, just ping. Because right now, I'm kind of like, I woke up only like 2 hours ago, so I'm still a bit, you know, just getting used to things. And this is my first game of League in like the last 2 or 3 days, because I haven't really been playing. So my map awareness may be slightly off. So I just want to... Alright, so they already got that, it looks like, which is definitely good. I'm just going to get both of those. And we could be farming better, let's be real. But when is there no room for improvement? Looks like every lane is winning, so that's actually really good. Alright, so she's going back in again. I don't know why. I'm just going to pop that. And Rengar's going to be coming in. I'm going to pick up that kill from my E popping the last auto attack, which is definitely good. And that would be pretty easy for me. Again, I don't know why she did that. And we're going to keep Kindred's mark still until Riven comes back into lane, because I really don't see a point of marking Riven if she's not in lane. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to bother. but I am gonna just last hit here, and we should be able to pick up. Actually, no, we might be able to pick up turret. It depends. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep moving around because obviously, all right, Riven's coming in here. I'm just gonna do this and do this. There we go. I'm gonna do that, and she's gonna be dead. Very close fight though. I could have popped my ultimate. I just didn't think I needed to, which I was correct in not doing so. In retrospect, I should have actually marked her, but again, my thing is in here. Okay, there, it popped up again. So I'm going to mark her. I should have marked her before I did that, but it does take 8 seconds to apply after you mark someone before you can actually achieve getting the stack. So it actually wouldn't have worked. In other words, it wouldn't have worked if I marked her during that fight. Yeah, it just wouldn't have worked. And that's all I really have to say. Anyways, we're going to go back to top lane. We saw our TP again, so we may be able to use that. Like, nothing's really marked here. So maybe, I don't know. Nothing's really marked. Is this marked for me? I still don't know how it works, because this is red, but like it may be marked for me. Because I got it, like this Scout Crab is marked red, and then I got a stack from it still. So, alright, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do this, pop my Brilliant Ring King right here. I'm gonna do, and there we go. Nice. So I got a stack right there again. It was a bit sloppy. We'll admit, definitely will admit to being a bit sloppy right there, but it's fine. All right, so let's just auto these and push the wave, push the lane rather. We do have our W as well, and you have to keep in mind that I believe your W does do damage to turrets. Yeah, so it does do damage. So it definitely helps using that when you're pushing turrets. It definitely helps. And also another thing you guys probably know by now with Kindred from watching other people's videos or mine is that she actually gets the cooldown reduced to 2 seconds when her W is up when using her Q. So her Q becomes 2-second cooldown if your W is up, like if you use it in this like radius. So it's actually really good to do that. Alright, so we got top turret now. Mid is missing. That's fine. I can mark Kindred, so I'm gonna do exactly that. Alright, and Krugs are actually marked, but this is a bit risky again, just because of Kindred actually being here. Alright, so I'm gonna slow her, and this should be a kill. I'm gonna pop this, pop my ultimate right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. That was kind of meh, because Udyr was obviously in that fight, so there's not much I could do. It's fine. I got shut down. Played it kind of sloppily. Again, something that's really important with Kindred is positioning your ultimate, which is something I didn't really do that fight. I really positioned it badly, I guess. If I hadn't have ulted, I possibly could have popped my last stack of my E and killed Riven, but I don't know if that would have actually been the case. So we're not gonna be too mad about it. I don't think I should. I think Black Cleaver is honestly something we should go for as top Kindred, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get Berserker Greaves as well though. And I am actually going to pop my TP just so I don't miss too many minions here, because there's quite a big wave. I mean, they're all caster creeps as well, but, you know, still worth something. So, alright, so let's just get those. And Kindred's still marked, so yeah, that's that. I thought Kindred was actually going to roam, and I'm like, hey, I could definitely 1v1 Kindred, or 2v1 Kindred and Riven, but Kindred and Udyr is a different story, so, as you guys saw. It's unfortunate as well because Krugs were marked, but now as you can see wolves are marked, and those really aren't achievable for me at like any point. So alright, so she's right there. I don't really want to extend too far. I mean, sure, I have Tri-Bush warded, but beyond that I don't know where everyone is, so I'm just gonna Q right there and then get out. I push that. I don't have my TP, of course, so I will not be able to do too much, but that's just fine. Let's see what we can do here. We could help Ahri push mid lane probably, but I don't know if that's the best thing we could do. I mean, top lane's pretty pushed. Riven's probably going to try to push back. I'm going to throw a ward down here. It's just a good spot to ward. Alright, so Ahri's actually, if she could land or a charm or something. Alright, so let's do that. Let's just get this turret, and I'm going to slow him just so I can stay close to him and pop my E, and that's going to be a kill for me. I want to make sure I got that turret right before getting him, just so I didn't get aggro on me. And I'm being dumb. I'm not last hitting these. Alright, so let's pop our Q and get Wolf to attack those. He's not in range of the turret. It's just cool. As you can see, kind of glitches out there if he's not in range. And so if Quinn comes, Charm's actually gonna land. Gonna be doing a bunch of damage to her right there. And the enemy Kindred is of course here, so I gotta be a bit careful. Our Cho'Gath is here. Knock up is not going to land. on anyone, unfortunately. Wolf gonna come out. Charm's gonna be landing on the enemy Kindred. Not gonna be getting too much off of that, so not really gonna be able to capitalize. Cho's Rupture did land on a couple people right there. I'm gonna pop my Q. I didn't get an assist right there, I don't think. Again, my thing isn't here to mark anyone, so I don't know why. Okay, there. It's there again. Oh, it's cause my passive, I guess. It wasn't up yet. So alright, so let's pop our Wolf here. And there we go. So that's gonna be an assist from me. And I believe, is Kindred marked for me right now? Yeah, so she's marked. I'm hoping to get a kill here. We'll see if that's possible though. And she's gonna be popping her ultimate, so I'm just gonna put my Wolf down because obviously the cooldown is a bit lower. I gotta stack off that. I can't mark anyone else now. I don't know again why it's not up. Might want to ask Riot about that one. So yeah, as you can see with top lane Kindred, it's really hard to. I'm gonna mark Riven again because Riven's pretty easy to kill out of experience. So yeah, definitely gonna go ahead and mark her, and let's see if we can get this turret here. We should be able to actually. There we go. So let's get that, and they go on us. I'm gonna pop the slow here. Oh man, Riven cock blocked me so hard right there. Whatever. I'll put my W down and start just autoing minions with it. And we'll see. My cooldown on my Q is of course lowered thanks to my W. But I don't know if we'll be able to do too much here. Alright, so let's pop our slow here. Alright, gotta be careful. Gonna just pop my last and gonna pop my ultimate. And let's see, there we go. Fuck, dude, I messed that up. I was trying to focus that fight. But as you can see, that was actually a really good example, despite me messing up in the entirety of the fight. If you looked, when I was actually fighting the enemy Kindred, I actually put my ultimate under me, but it was just out of range of getting her, so it didn't save her. I was still auto-attacking her, and I did end up picking up the kill, which obviously is good. So let's see, Cho'Gath being a bit ballsy here. The Q's not going to land. Cho'Gath can very well die. I mean, he has no mana here, so I don't know why he's doing that. Yeah, he got, I don't know what he was doing. Okay, the knock-up actually landing there. So let's see if he can do something. I do have my TP, so I'm going to throw down my TP right here. And I should be good. So let's see. Oh, there's a bit of lag going on because that actually happens because of Kindred, believe it or not. Since a new PB patch, almost every Kindred gameplay I've seen on YouTube, I've only watched like a couple, like Captain Monks and Geo VHGs and whatnot. Okay, Quinn still got, what the hell? Quinn still got Cho'Gath right there. I did not think she was gonna do that. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. Alright, so since these Raptors are marked, but yeah, every single gameplay I've seen of Kindred, going back to what I was trying to talk about, has been leggy at some point or another. And I think that's a lot because of, or like a lot to do with Kindred, if not all to do with Kindred. Just because like maybe the wolves, I've even seen the wolf get glitched and you have two wolves, or wolves rather. And yeah, I think it has something to do with that because it's like the first champion besides like Lulu, or yeah, I guess Lulu's the only one that has like a pet sort of. So maybe they still got to work out, you know, performance wise how it works. Alright, so let's see. Let's just push this, and I don't have my TP, so Dragon's gonna be up to my team to get, unfortunately. If I need to mark anyone else, I will, but I think Riven's still good to be marked right now. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we currently only have Callista and Cho'Gath here to fight this, and I'm coming in from the sidelines here. Here we go. Oh, dude. Alright, so I can do that, and I will be able to pop this. So let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna pop my slow on Leona right here, and she's gonna be dead. And I can't really switch to anyone currently, so I'm not gonna be able to do that, but that's fine. Alright, so let's pick that up, and we should be able to get Dragon whenever it's up. It's up in a minute, so that's good. I'm gonna be maxing my W next, obviously, if you haven't noticed. I think W is better to max next. I did max E, and sure, it was fine, but a lot of the time you don't really get to get last auto off on your E. I find at least, because I don't know, it just seems hard to get off sometimes, really, in its entirety. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so knock-up actually going to be going down. I'm going to pop my slow, and I'm going to be getting that kill, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So that was pretty easy. Once Cho'Gath landed the knock-up, I could pretty much just chain that with my slow, and then I was good to go after that. Alright, so let's just kite back a little bit here. So I'm gonna put my wolf down, and I'm gonna pop my ultimate right here just so Rengar doesn't die. And there we go. So let's do that, and let's pick that kill up. Okay, or not. Let's pop my wolf right here, and I'm gonna be picking up that kill. I'm gonna back off though. Are they surrendering? Why is everyone saying GG? Like the game didn't end yet, but I mean it's pretty one-sided, so I guess you could say that. All right, so let's just get these wolves since they are marked. I'm gonna mark Kindred again, because seemingly I fight Kindred a lot. The enemy Kindred, I fight her like every single fight. All right, so we got 7 stacks. Yeah, but okay, this wolf needs to stop chasing me. I'll kill him just to be nice. Anyways, you guys probably know all the skills, which is why I didn't explain them. But this is actually a pretty bad place to back because I don't have vision of there. But you know, it's obviously like Kindred is a champion that scales a bit harder into late game, like pretty hard into late game actually. With their passive, you get the percentage health damage. So current damage is on every auto attack is 8.75% of the target's current health and bonus on hit damage. So that's actually quite significant, and it does scale infinitely. I believe. I don't think it has like a cutoff point where it stops. And you guys probably know everything else about Kindred, which is why I didn't explain them. If you don't know, you can see my first 2 gameplays, which I was a bit more rusty with. But now I think I've got the hang of Kindred a bit more. Still not a pro with her, obviously, because the champion is relatively new still. So you can't really expect high level play. But in terms of item pickups, you did see that I picked up Black Cleaver, and I am going from a Bloodthirster now. We are still going, you know, obviously full AD sort of thing going on here, but we're definitely going a bit tanky as well with Black Cleaver. And after Bloodthirster, I see myself probably picking up another tanky item. Attack speed's also really good on her, because of course you do that on hit health damage. So obviously attack speed helps with that. Alright, so let's just go attack this turret, and I'm just gonna Q back and forth when I can. And this turret's pretty easy pickup for us, pretty easy. And if Kindred wants to fight us, actually I'm gonna get ganked here, and I'm gonna put my wolf down. I'm gonna put my ultimate down right here. There we go. That's gonna be a kill for me, and I'm gonna hop back into this. I'm just gonna flash away, and let's see here if we can actually make it away. I'm gonna do this. Oh, holy crap, that ultimate almost killed me. Holy. So I played that really smart, and Quinn also played that really dumb. In essence, really what happened there. Because you guys saw that I put my ultimate down, and then Quinn jumped out of it instead of just staying in and being invulnerable to death. She rather decided to, you know, just jump out of it, and then obviously I was able to pick the kill from there. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of them marked besides Kindred, but I wasn't really able to kill Kindred. So that's unfortunate. I didn't really get a stack there, but that's fine. Alright, so let's just do this. Let's get home guards here as well. Like I said, keep in mind that all builds are subject to change. I mean, we're all trying things out on YouTube. You know, all the people are covering. Okay, here we go with the lag again. PB, please. But yeah, all the YouTubers that are covering Kindred, like for example Foxdrop and people like that. Alright, so let's see if we can get the last auto off. Yes, we can, and that's gonna be a kill for Ari. And holy crap, our team is getting wrecked here. Alright, so let's pop our Q right there, and that's gonna be a double kill for me. But yeah, like all YouTubers that are covering Kindred, like for example Captain Monk, even Ankle Spankin, obviously me, and then you know, like Captain Monk, people like that, we're all trying different builds on Kindred. Of course there's like better builds than others, and you know, you might want to follow those rather than some other builds, like, but you know, they're all just builds that are being tested out currently, because no one really knows what's the best with this champion. I mean, it is brand new. So alright, so unfortunately Wolf can't. I'm gonna pop my ultimate here, and I'm actually gonna go ham on this Riven. She wasn't able to get into my, yeah, okay, I should have just ended that. I don't know why I didn't end that. I kind of prolonged the game there, but yeah, I was just talking, you know, like some builds are better than others, but there's no real right or wrong way to build Kindred as of like release, really. As with every champion, all builds are testable in some sort of way. I mean, in my last video I went Kindred AC, I went Blade the Ruined King into Triforce, I believe, and then in my jungle video I went Blade the Ruined King into Triforce after Devour, obviously. But people have been trying out. Okay, so she's gonna have proper ultimate there. So let's see here. Kindred actually might be, no, yeah, she was able to pick up a kill for herself there with her ultimate, so that's cool. But yeah, so it looks like the general consensus for the build is in the jungle more so than anything. Look at the home guard animation. That's so weird. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, the general consensus for the best quote unquote the quote unquote best build is Blade the Ruined King into Triforce. I've seen most people get. Some people get Blade the Ruined King into Black Cleaver. Some people in the jungle get Warrior rather than Devour, because of course Devour did get nerfed on the PB, where the ranged or the Devour proc only procs every 4th auto attack for ranged champions instead of every 2nd auto attack. I don't know why Udyr is fighting this, but let's see here. So I did pop my W. So we have the reduced cooldown, and this is going to be a kill. So that we should just be able to end from that. I already picked up a triple kill for herself. Of course, I still have the shield from my Bloodthirster, so that's an awesome thing. Our farm's not doing the best, but are we farming the best? Yeah, we are farming the best out of the game. I mean, it's a PB, so that doesn't really say too much, but it's definitely not the worst. Could be doing much worse. And I have been roaming a lot as well, in terms of like after laning phase, obviously. Alright, so let's just get this pink for fun, and let's see here. So let's pop our E for the slow, and she's gonna probably pop her ultimate. I'm gonna put that, and that's gonna be a kill from me. And let's get. I'm just gonna get this turret. I don't want to, or this Nexus. I don't want to drag the game on any longer than it has to be. Alright, I could have put my ultimate there in this, like, oh, that'd be so cool. You can just put your ultimate in their fountain and then just keep everyone alive. But yeah, if you enjoyed this full game commentary, please leave a like. It does help me out. It does show me that you guys like the video. If you haven't seen my other 2 Kindred videos, definitely make sure to go watch those. Those are rather or more first impressions than anything. This is more of an experienced Kindred, in my opinion at least. Like, I've played Kindred 3 or 4 times now. It's not the most experienced, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not my first time playing Kindred, so hopefully I didn't do too badly. We're still testing out builds, like I said, so this is probably not the best build, but it definitely worked out for this game. I did end up raping this Riven pretty hard in the laning phase, which is obviously expected in terms of a melee and ranged matchup. It's usually expected that the ranged champion wins. But anyways, if you want to check out my runes and masteries, they'll be in the description. I'm using ADC runes and masteries, I believe. Nothing really defensive. Of course, I have the 9 points in defense mastery tree, but the other 21 are in offense, obviously, like ADC mastery page should be. But yeah, besides that, hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to join the frenzy, like I said. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.